Welcome back, fans and friends, and in this upcoming video, it is going to be, as I covered in the last one, a little piece of that. So it's going to be covered is the Mustang Mach 1, as done in the Running on Empty. This one is the GL Muscle series, I think series 26 or 23, I'm not sure, I could look it up, but I won't. And so this one here is another Mustang Mach 1, extremely similar to this, I believe. And they did that stupid thing where you can see there the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1, but it's the white on silver background. That we will see if it is the same GL192. You can see there the reference number. I am looking for the limited edition, once again, is 10 digits. Usually they do 9 digits, so 10,000 production. This one was more than that. This is my favorite of Greenlight's Mustangs, modern. So there's a bunch of 350s that I've covered. They look nice, but they lack the rearview mirrors, and so this automatically made this thing superior to that thing. So what will we be looking for? Well, is this one matching or worse than the other one? So I should cover probably a little bit more detail than I did the last one, Series 15. You can see the different coloration. I brought this up with the other one, which will be coming up in the next video. And they do this pretty much for all the vehicles in the series. I don't like how they put two Corvettes, the C8 Stingrays, the exact same vehicle, but one is a convertible, like with the with the top down, and the other is just the regular car. If I find them both, I think I've compared them, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's for another video. And so you have all the sponsors here. One of the things I brought up with this Mustang is you have the Goodyear written on the tires, which no other Greenlight Mustang that I have has that. I believe it was a 350, not this one, but there was one with a huge chip on it. I believe that was my GT350 from the previous GL Muscle series. Anyway, GM, Gulf, Ford, Chevron, Texaco, Nissan, STP, Holley, and Goodyear. So I've done the Skyline. It did not have Goodyear tires. Obviously, it was STP. Texaco and Bardol, actually I don't believe is here. I don't know if they're a brand underneath another company, but Adams polishes as well. So these two, the two Corvette sponsors, are not here whatsoever. And then what we'll be looking for is the 229 of last year and 14562 WB, reference number 14 plus 164, and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to continue to buy. Alright, I passed up the GL Muscle. When they released that blue Mustang, they had a series right after in Oxford White. I did not buy it. And then this one I'm buying now is technically half Oxford White. We will soon see. So you have the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach 1. I do love the gold paint and the black stripe. And I don't know why the black stripe doesn't go down the middle of the car. The whole middle of the car, it just goes down the hood. You can clearly see into the cabin and into the back. Excellent. Done. We have Mach 1 written on the side there. Nice and easy to see. Hurst Performance. We can easily read that because I can easily read that and inform you as to the sponsor of this vehicle. Because otherwise you just have the Hurst up here and the excellent color. This is, like I said, along with Black Bandits, these things you can leave them in the package and they just look great. I do actually really do like the gold coloration of the car. A little bit of a scratch there. Hopefully it wasn't me. The spoiler, we'll take a look at it after. Hopefully it's even. And we do have a bit of mispaint there on either trailing edges of the front splitter. You can see it's not evident in the older one. Everything else looks very similar, except they have decided to paint 3D paint the lights way better than the previous release. So it looks really well. We will open the hood last. If it does want to open it, is okay. So it's just really difficult. And once again, the exhaust for the engine looks excellent as well, matching the earlier version. Like I said, these are both 2021 Mach 1s, which replaced the GT350. So here we have the gas cap. The only major difference between the left and the right sides. The wheels also look really good. So I apologize, the Goodyear was from the Impala, not this Mustang. This Mustang happens to have different wheels from the other one, but they are not the Goodyear wheels. I apologize for that. And obviously I brought it up before, no gas cap. And to the back, the spoiler. It's really minor things. We see there Hurst Performance, Mach 1 in the middle of the frame for the either side of the lights, as it was on this Mustang. So excellently done. I mean, all they really have to do is just not terribly paint it. You have Hurst Performance again. I'm just making sure. I believe that is Hurst on there and there, so they have it two places. One of the big pet peeves I do have with Greenlight is often they don't use the license plates, but this one they have done that. And I'm just making sure the hood pops up as far open as the other one, because there's been a bunch of Greenlights that I have bought where they do not, and you put them side by side and it looked weird. And there we have 6311 as the reference number. It is only 4 digits, not the 5. Oh, the other one, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 00721. You can see that. And then the GL number, 192, exactly the same as the other one. The casting looks nearly identical, but it's not quite as filed down. So they're perhaps using a new... Of course, they use many castings for these. It's not just one. But this one looks not quite as worn down as this one. You can clearly see like the drive shaft, transfer case, all that stuff. These lines in the middle there are way more evident than in the older one. Even the made in China is not quite as filed down as in the GL Muscle version. And 2019, like I said, it's 5311. 5311 is the limited edition number, 22922 and 14562 WB, and 2021 Mustang Mach 1. Everything looks to be nearly identical, including the rear exhaust and spoiler plates. Pin placement, everything else, yeah. So I think they've made a few improvements in terms of lineup, and it does look way better. It's easier to see things. You have the blue and black here, but no Hurst. So, and the coloring, like I said, looks really, really nice. So we're just gonna take a quick look at the engine. So here once again, I don't know if it's mispainted. You see there's probably supposed to be black, but it does come out off as a silverish white. It makes it easier to see. The bar across the engine is silver, so it's not a mispaint. And more or less the Greenlight special with the support bars there, they have tried to paint it. I've pointed this out, where this one happens to do it really well, but there are a lot of Greenlights out there where these two are not painted whatsoever. M2 as well is guilty of this. So there we have it, a slightly improved version. You get better 3D painted lights, you get little graphics all over the place, the coloration looks excellent. The hood was hard to pop open, but that varies by car. You can have some that are easy to open, some that are hard to open. The wheels look nice, and for the most part they are evenly done, which is very important. I do see here though, piece of metal that's not filed down. And they didn't file down that either. So then I guess that's production defects, because it's not whatsoever on this one. Oh, it is right there. No little fleck. So a couple of production errors. I mean, it's not serious. You can see there. But anyway, if you squeeze the wheels, you could probably get past it. We just do the roll test. Rolls reasonably well with no wobble, and the best part is as well, the wheels are turning. It looks really nice, the shimmering silver. So what do I mean by that? Yeah, it looks really nice. So fans and friends, I approve of this. You don't have to buy it. You can even leave it in its package if you do happen to find it. It has some improvements over the previous one. If you don't take it out of the package, you will not easily see stuff like that and stuff like that. So you can see what I mean by there is flat. So they have not cut out the piece of metal there, right? You can see that. Because it's not evident on the left side, and it's not, neither of those things are evident on this vehicle. Actually, it is right there. So I apologize. But this has it, yeah, on the same side. So as long as it stays inside the package, it'll be like this, and you won't see it. But for me, I've started to learn to take it out, and so here we are. Anyway, thank you for watching, fans and friends. This is the video on the Series 15 Greenlights Running an Empty series, one of my favorite series. If it's not this one, it's the Black Bandit, and then GL Muscle in that order. And this is Thomas from Toronto, and thanks for watching.